Hey guys, it's Melanie from Christian YA Books and More, and I have a fun tag for you guys. I don't often do them. I have a couple tags that I'm planning on doing for this next month in May, and this one is being one of them is a lot of fun because I kind of collaborated with Angela from Coffee&Chapters. I will link her site down below in the description box. I can't edit these videos. I'm really sorry if I say too much. I really apologize. If I say anything too much, I really apologize. I can't edit them out, unfortunately, until I get a new camera. So I have a couple questions based off of Melanie Dickerson's Fairytale Retellings. She has 3 series out. She has her Fairytale Retellings. She has her Regency retellings that she's just, or Regency books that she's just started, I think, and then the Thornback series, which is also kind of a fairy tale retelling. The Thornback series, she has a book coming out very soon. I think it's coming out May 17th. And then she just finalized another book for the Fairytale Retellings Series, which comes after the Golden Braid, and I think is based off of The Little Mermaid. So without further ado, let's get started into this book tag. So for the first question, I'm going to start with the Healer's Apprentice, and Rose is meant to be a healer's apprentice, but she just is terrible at it. So the first question would be, find a book that a character has not been good at the job that they were meant to be good to do, or that they were created to do, or in that kind of aspect. And for that, I chose Anomaly by Kristen McGee. Tally was created to do a certain task, and that task only. She basically wasn't supposed to have any emotions, and she basically was supposed to be exactly how she was created, and that was it. Unfortunately, she was an anomaly, meaning she did not fit the mold, and she couldn't just do what they wanted her to do. She did love music, and she was created for that, but she also was created with emotions that she wasn't supposed to be with. So that's the book I would choose for that question. The second one is based off of The Merchant's Daughter, and in The Merchant's Daughter, it's based off the Beauty and the Beast retelling, and so that one is basically there's a villain that seems like a villain, and like the Beast, and what story would have the main character defending the villain? So where you would have it basically, yeah, the main character is defending the person who's supposed to be the evil person in the storyline. And for that, I'm going to pick Adriana from the Remnant series. Constantly she's defending, or she's thinking about and trying to get a better understanding of the villain. And so sometimes I didn't really like this one. It was a little bit more it was a hard book, this one, actually, for me. But out of all of the series, this is probably the lowest one, although I loved that one there. Anyways, this here is, she always is defending the villain, and it kind of turns out in the end, but really, yeah, that's definitely a book I would choose, where the main character defending the bad person. For the third question, I have based on the Fairest Beauty, which is the third in the series, and that one is the Reluctant Hero. So find a book where you have a reluctant hero. This one, for the Fairest Beauty, Gabe is Volton's brother, and he is not as strong as his older brother is. Volton always is going after, fights, and he's such a strong character, and Gabe isn't. He's not really. He's not like his brother at all. But he wants to be. So, and he sort of wants to go and rescue Volton's betrothed for him, because Volton has a broken leg. And so he goes off and does it, but he's totally reluctant to do it at the same time. It's really interesting. So find a book that you have a reluctant hero. For that, I have to go with Charlie West in the Homelander series. He is completely reluctant because he wakes up and he has no idea what happened to him, and now he has to run for his life, and he ends up being a hero, which he'd rather just go back and be a kid. So it's totally a reluctant hero. It's perfect for this question. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with, but yeah, I choose Charlie West from the Homelander series. The fourth question is based off the fourth in the series, and that would be the Captive Maiden. And so here you have two main characters, actually three, but two characters that I find very interesting. There's Volton, and then there's Gabe. Volton and Gabe are like opposites. They're completely opposites. You either love one and hate the other. Sometimes you like them both, but most of the time you love one and hate the other, or love this one and hate this one. And so Volton and Gabe are interesting that way. I really loved Gabe, and I cared less for Volton. So find a book where you have loved a character and someone else hated, or vice versa. You hated a character and someone else loved. And for that, I'm going to have to choose Divergent, because I did not like Peter. I just didn't like him. I had a hard time. And some people loved him, like literally loved his character. I didn't. So yeah, that's what I would choose for that one. I hope you don't hate on me for that. Anyways, so for number 5, it's based off the 5th in the series so far, and that's The Princess Spy. And for this one, I want you to find somebody a book that's either been spoiled for you or you spoiled for someone else. Because in this book, Margaretha is so chatty, and she has had a hard time to keep secrets growing up. And so now she has to be a spy and keep a secret. And she struggles with trying to keep it a secret. So I want you to find a book that's either been spoiled for you or you spoiled for other people. And of course, I have to go with... I don't think I need to say anything about this, except that I kind of spoiled it for myself. And that was really sucky. But that's okay. I forgave myself and I moved on and I read it anyways. So yeah, that's that. The 6th book, and unfortunately I don't have the next book out. Maybe I'll have to redo this tag when it comes out. But for the 6th book, it's the Golden Braid. And for that book, it deals with a lot of social issues. So in that book, we find out that there's a kidnapping, and also her mother, who she thought was her mother growing up, was very kind of abusive and like sheltered her and kind of just abused her a lot. Rapunzel, who actually turned out to be someone else. But, so there's a lot of social issues of home environment and things like that. So for this one, I want you to pick a book that has social issues in it that has either impacted your life or at least has been about something that you've been really interested in, or that has that you're really concerned with, or just has touched you in some sort of way. And for that, of course, I have to say my own book, which I have one coming out, but I also did another book. So this one is mine, Reality, Darkness into Light. And this is in first person. It's about Zoe, and she has family issues. She's really has a hard family life, and then it kind of spirals out of control, and she ends up getting into some messes and things like that. It deals with suicide and teen pregnancy. There's a lot of social issues in this book. And then one that's coming out soon is actually published, and so it's coming out this year. I'm really excited. I'll let you guys know about that. But that one deals with her life in third person and follows her and continues on with the story after this. This is a just kind of like novella starter kind of background painting of the actual story that's going to be coming out, and it's a full novel, that one. So that's that. As well as for other ones, I wanted to pick Melanie Carlson because it's very similar to mine, and it actually deals with suicide as well and how it affects people. It's a very good book. Actually, all of this series, the True Color series, deals with social issues, and if you haven't read Melanie Carlson, she's amazing, and you definitely should check her out. In all of these books, they deal with some really important issues that I think all teens need to read and sort through and work them out and seek God on, and yeah, so all that stuff is good. So yeah, that is the book tag. I tagged Sarah Ella, and of course, Coffee&Chapters, because she and I collaborated on this, and I will have her her channel down below, and you can link on that. You can also catch us at Goodreads. Both of us are on there, same with Sarah Ella. You can also catch me on Twitter, Reality Writer 4G, And you can check me out on my blog where I post all my reviews, as well as I have a special book on there that is only for my readers there. After a certain time I do put them up on Wattpad, but it's called Residuum, and it follows a sister and a brother, Tyndall and Monel, and they were living underground for like 10 years while the whole place was nuked out above on the earth, and now their parents have died and they have to get out from their fallout shelter and go out on the earth again. So this is a new little series that I'm writing, and that's only on the blog. You can only find it there. That's at realitywriter.wordpress.com. Hope you check it out. I hope you subscribe, comment below, tell me what books you would do, or I tag you in this. Tag, you go do it and have fun, and just let me know what you think of all of this, and check us out. Alright guys, happy reading. Bye!